Today's horoscope, Virgo March 14, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. The Sun and Neptune form a conjunction today, and you see things and people in a different light. It's best to watch for drawing in situations or people that drain your energy. There is a tendency for others to misinterpret your words or actions in ways suiting their lives more than yours. The tricky thing now will be to set up boundaries. Yearnings for something more in your relationships can come on strongly if you've been feeling a lack in this area. However, this transit might instead bring on a magical connection with someone. You can lend someone support and comfort right now, which can brighten your day. It can also be a time when you can connect with what's lacking or wanting from relationships. You may want to put a dream into action, particularly related to a partnership. The moon moves into the sign just behind yours today, prompting a need for a break from the usual. This transit also has a way of tuning you into your inner world and intuition. Your love horoscope. Lean on your loved ones for support, but don't get it twisted. You're the only one who can speak on your emotional needs, especially if you're in the process of contemplating whether to invest in a romantic partnership. Granted, the moon's journey through Cancer and your socially conscious 11th house of extended networks puts a spotlight on your friendly support systems, but Luna's opposition to Pluto is where things get tricky. Meaning, your heart wants what it wants, regardless of what everyone wants for you. Luna will also trine the Sun-Neptune in your relationship sector, so make sure you're discerning between what you feel versus other influences. Your career horoscope. Are you sure about your professional commitments? With the Sun conjunct Neptune in your opposite sign, Pisces, you may feel exceptionally idealistic about your partnerships and agreements. Although the energy is positively hopeful, you should remember that idealism can lead to fantastical thinking. You should be excited about your opportunities and even your working relationships. But make sure that the conjunction does not cloud your judgment. So, hold off from agreeing to anything new until the conjunction passes, so that you do not wear the rose-colored glasses when considering new commitments. Your finance horoscope. With the moon just 5 days away from its monthly visit to your income sector, and the sun just 7 days away from its annual visit to your financial sector, on both sides of the fence there is a call for a wait-and-see approach. Yet on both fronts, there is a lot you can do to prepare, especially when it comes to having an open mind, but setting your imagination free. Social life today. Never forget that other people cannot read your mind. If you don't feel well and are a bit annoyed with yourself, don't take it out on your loved ones. Take time to talk to them and listen to the advice of family and friends. Your dating horoscope. A cool movie or trip to a new restaurant is the perfect reward for your good behavior at work. Indulge yourself. Flirting tips. If you're overly confident, with complete belief in your capabilities concerning most aspects of your life, such an inflated opinion of yourself combined with a rather superior attitude does not go down very well with anyone you meet and is off-putting. Naturalness and openness are far better approaches to embrace. Lucky numbers 3, 8, 24, 29, 43. Your well-being horoscope. One of your great qualities is the ability to be realistic. This is good news for setting up your health practice, as it's important to set attainable goals, otherwise you're likely to slip from pressure or lack of self-confidence. The exercise you choose needs to be something you like, and something that fits in with your daily schedule. For instance, if you choose rock climbing, you need a place where you can do that on a regular basis available, unless of course you live near a natural rock face. Your daily numeroscope. Others may seek out your advice when it comes to managing the home today. This is an area of real expertise, as it is in your nature to feel a lot passion about your home. Don't hesitate to share your knowledge and suggestions should anyone ask you. The essence of this day's vibration will give you more than enough energy to do this, as well as taking care of the business that you need to today. Daily Planetary Overview. The Sun and Neptune connect in Pisces this morning, causing confusing emotions and thoughts. Try to do a grounding activity to center yourself at that time. The dreaded Moon-Pluto opposition also takes place this morning, which means most of us could experience some major mood swings. And because we can all be easily manipulated during this transit, we are far more likely to want to, and succeed at, pushing each other's buttons. There could be a looming sense of hopelessness, and whatever we're feeling insecure about could be magnified, so don't be surprised if you're acting unusually jealous or sensitive too. The moon moves into sociable Leo this afternoon, so hopefully we can at least put on a great show if we're feeling less than grounded at that time. That's because it's likely that we'll be in a bad mood for the rest of the night. Talking before you think, assuming things, jumping to conclusions, they're all possible, and not in a good way. You're likely to not only have a short fuse, but also be very aggressive about it. This is not a great time for business deals, and relationships could suffer during this period. Sky for today. In the early morning, the Sun and Neptune align in Pisces. This once-a-year transit dissolves the ego, helping us to connect with our mystical nature. This influence can be healing if our hearts have hardened to others, or if we have sacrificed our softness in the belief that we must always be strong and resilient. However, this aspect also distorts boundaries that may be legitimately erected to keep those at bay who would exploit our generosity and kindness. We can fall victim to guru types who claim to have the answers now, particularly those whose spiritual guise makes them appear harmless. This signature factors into the upcoming Virgo full moon, so seek to be compassionate as well as discerning in your relationships. Chase your dreams, embrace your inner magic, and exercise your creativity. After sunup, Cancer moon opposes Pluto in Capricorn, stimulating intense emotions. We can be compelled to act manipulatively, a subconscious response to feeling powerless. Our judgment is not fundamentally sound now, so we should avoid placing ourselves in dangerous situations or entertaining toxic relationships just to prove we can handle them. The moon then enters a void period lasting until the early afternoon. Delay confrontations and even settling disagreements until after the moon ingresses into a new sign.